In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about my experience on the Manitou Incline. I want to kind of show you the things that I had prepped in my bag. This is my bag that I carried. This is just a regular bag that I had. Take you some wipes. These are some wipes that I have because just in case you have to use the bathroom, you want to have some wipes there. They have porta potties there, and let me tell you something. It is nasty as hell, okay? So just be aware of that, all right? Next thing you need to have is, this is an oxygen boost. I got this off of Amazon. If you need the link, I will put it down below. But this is just an oxygen boost. Sometimes I didn't need it, but I brought it just in case I might need it, or if somebody out there might have needed it. So just bring that just in case, because of the elevation, you really don't know, if you're gonna need it or not. That'll give you like a little boost, all right? I also brought my sunscreen. Make sure you put on sunscreen. These are the boots that I wore. These are the Colombian boots. I think I got these from Amazon. I'll put that in the link below. I had my hat with some sunglasses as well. Also, I brought my portable charger. This is also from Amazon. I'll put this in the link below. This charges very, very well. And another thing too, when I was coming down off the Manitou Incline, I make sure I put my phone on low power mode. All right. Don't forget your water. I had a water. My suggestion will be also, in addition to having your water, have you some electrolytes, because I'll get more into that later, but have you some electrolytes, okay? Preferably one bottle for your regular water and then another bottle for your electrolyte. Okay, so next thing, let's talk about parking. Now, I believe the street was Old Man's Trail. That's where the shuttle picks you up from. If you get there early enough, I think I arrived about 6:30 in the morning. So if you get there early enough, you can park along the street. And the parking is, as of today's date, I paid $7.40, and that gave me, I think it was like 10 to 12 hours, which to scan a barcode. You'll see the barcode, they'll be alongside the street. So, or you can text the number in order to pay for your parking. Now, you might think that you won't be there for the amount of time that you think you might be, but yeah, I actually didn't expect to be there that long. So don't worry about paying the $7.40 for the 12 hours, because you don't know how long you're going to be out there, especially if like this is your first time. You really don't know how long you'll be out there. You park, you just walk a couple of steps up, depending on if you park in by the park. There's a park called Memorial Park. You can also park in front of there. The stop for the shuttle is right there. The shuttle runs every 15 to 20 minutes, so you don't have to worry about waiting a very long time for that. Restrooms. There are no restrooms around. Right across the street from that shuttle stop, there is like a motel or something. I'm not sure if you can use the restroom over there or not. I would suggest just use the restroom before you get there. It's kind of a catch-22 because you really don't want to drink a lot of water, but in all actuality, you need to drink a lot of water. Early that morning, kind of sip some water, because there is no restrooms out there. It is porta potties out there. It's nasty. And it was early in the morning, so I don't think no one cleaned the restroom. There was no toilet paper. So just keep that in mind. Use the restroom before you get there. Once you get to the trail and you start off, my suggestion is, no matter what your fitness level is, start off slow. You want to kind of save your energy. Again, you can be the fittest. I actually overheard someone talking about when they ran a marathon, they didn't breathe as hard as they were breathing going up the incline, all right? So just start off slow. Don't rush or anything like that. Just start off slow no matter what your fitness level is, because you have to keep in mind the elevation. You're going at least 2,000 feet within a mile. So you want to keep in mind the elevation, all right? In addition to starting off slow, you want to take breaks. It's not a rush. Just take your time. I know for me, I'm not the fittest. I'm not saying that like I'm a pro athlete or anything like that. But I knew going in there that I was gonna take my time and I was gonna take as many breaks as I could. I started off with every like 200 steps, I was like going off to the side, taking a break. Then as I got closer to like the fall summit, when I got closer to the fall summit, I actually was taking a break every 10 to 15 steps, all right? So like I said, I did not expect to be out there that long whatsoever. I did not expect to be out there that long. It literally took me, I think like a little over 2 hours to get up that climb. And as you're taking your breaks, take advantage of sipping on your electrolytes, sipping on your water, because you definitely will need that. So, like I said, I did not have electrolytes and I wish that I did, because later on in the day, I started getting leg cramps. Like I started getting leg cramps. I don't think I was fully prepared for any of that, because next time, or I don't know if it's gonna be a next time, but I would just suggest taking some snacks. Get you like some fruit, bananas, some trail mix, maybe preferably like the little cuties, the tangerines, something that will kind of like quench your thirst so that you don't have to like consistently drink water. You can like peel, some tangerines. I think tangerines will be like perfect for that, because once I got to the top, I was like in regrets. I'm like, dang, I should have brought my watermelon. I should have brought my fruit. And so that's what I'm saying. I wasn't fully prepared for what was to come. So that's what I'm telling you now. And if this is your first time, I hope that these tips will help. If you're new here and you feel like this video is helpful, please like and subscribe down below. Now, the fun part. So had no idea, like every video that I watch did not tell me that it gets rough. As I'm starting out, I want to say like the first 1,300, 1,400 steps. I'm like, okay, if the steps are staying like this, I'll be fine, right? I do stairs most of the time in my local city where I live. So I'm like, okay, if the steps stay like this, I should be good. No, 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 no. Right before you get to the fall summit, I'm going to say around 1,500 to 1,550 that the steps, it gets really rough. You have to literally climb. Use your hand and feet like you're climbing up a freaking wall, okay? So good thing in my bag that I had some gloves in there. So I actually met someone out there and they told me like, get on your hands and knees, save your bag and it'll help more. So I did exactly that. I said, you know what? I have some gloves in my bag. I put on my gloves and I actually crawled. So from like step I want to say 1,500 till about 1,700, you're going to be like crawling it like you're crawling up a wall. Okay. So that's the moment. That's the moment when I realized this is the reason why they call this the climb. When you hit about 2,000 steps, 2,700 steps, like, okay, it's getting close. But for me, it seemed like it took forever, like to get to the top. I was just so ready to get it over with. But after you pass like the most difficult part, like I said, between steps 1,500 and 1,700, once you pass those steps and you see that, okay, now I'm at 2,000 steps, it gets a little bit better. All right. So don't give up. Don't stop there. Actually, I think the bailout section is right before it gets to that climb part. So it's 2 bailouts. If you want to go ahead and bail out, just know that once you get to like, I think it's about 1,400 step or something like that, that is the last bailout. So just keep that in mind. Once you pass that, it ain't no turning back. You might as well just keep going. Once you get to the top, take your photos. There's gonna be people up there. They're gonna be cheering you on. You're by yourself. I was by myself, so I just asked someone, hey, can you take my picture for me? Or yeah, just that's the time you kind of refresh yourself. Get your sandwiches out. You make your peanut butter and jelly sandwich or your trail mix, your fruit. That's the time you kind of like energize yourself again, because you're gonna take the bar trail back down. I highly suggest taking the bar trail back down. You do not want to go back down on those steps. There are people that go down those steps back down. They go up and they go down. Do not go down those steps. just looking at those people going down those steps, I'm just like, their knees. It's really, really bad on your knees. You don't want to mess yourself up like that. Even though you're fit, you're in a rush, you're trying to get back down to the bottom in a fast period of time. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. It's just way too dangerous. So I'm not gonna lie, taking the bar trail is about 3 miles down, and it seems like it takes forever. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of switchbacks. It's a lot of switchbacks. So I don't know if that is what takes so long or what it is, but for me, like I said, it took me 2 hours just to get up there, and then I had to go back down 3 miles with the switchback. But that's what I'm saying. Just give yourself enough time. Don't rush. Just take your time. Preferably, I guess, if I was with a group or with someone else, it would have been a little bit better because at least I would have like someone to talk to and, that kind of thing. But just take your time. There is sections on the bar trail when you're going down that you kind of get off track. So it was a couple of times I had to like ask, and that's another thing too. If you think that you're getting lost and you're going the wrong way, just ask someone. There's a lot of people out there. That trail is flooded with people. Just ask someone, hey, am I still going on the right trail? If that doesn't happen and you just happen to be in a section of the trail and you're alone, my suggestion will be to go on all trails and download a map, or if you any map that you can use, a trail map. I use all apps, and what I did was I downloaded the map for a bar trail. Another cool thing is, like, once you get almost close to the end, you can kind of see the Pikes Peak cog rail train going on the side. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also, you'll know you're getting close to the bottom, close to the parking lot, when you can actually look down and you can actually see the parking lot. Now, let's talk about after you have finish the trail. Let's talk about the things that you should do afterwards. So the first thing I would say, continue drinking your water, continue drinking your electrolytes. I would say start off drinking like a green smoothie or just some type of smoothie, just to kind of like replenish everything that you kind of like lost out there. Then maybe an hour later or so, have you like a well-balanced meal. Later on that night, go ahead and soak in some Epsom salt just to kind of help with your muscles, because I don't know your fitness level, but you're going to be sore. I'm actually sore right now, not as sore as I thought I would be, but I'm actually kind of sore right now. And my last thoughts is just keep going. Like, if you have someone that you're going with, bounce off of each other with encouragement. I went by myself. I didn't have anyone. There is people out there that kind of like cheer you on and everything, but just take one step at a time. Just know that you're gonna complete it. It's not a rush, and you'll get there. You'll get to the top. Once you're at the top, you're gonna feel so great. Like, you're gonna feel well accomplished. All right. So I hope this video has helped someone. Please like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.